for a deep run here, especially with Federico Staxrud out of his way. He'll be the first server. He's got a nasty serve at that.
1-0. That out.
There's that no swing, zero indication speed up that we love to see from Jack Sock. The net, the victor on that one, but we'll see more of it coming here.
Nice pass, Gabe Joseph, swift mover.
Gabe Joseph looking fresh as usual.
1-1. Point. Two, 1.
Nice, great volley. Jack Sock ran it all the way through, punches it back to the same corner that Gabe Joseph was fleeing.
One, 2. That out.
Gabe Joseph won that gold medal title in Southern California
2-1.
in 2023. Getting it back to the podium.
Sure.
Nice roll to the corner. Jack Sock looking for his first career PPA gold in men's singles this season. Can he get there?
Oh, absolutely he can.
1-2.
And that last point here, as he has all this open court, but again, still goes to the sideline. Seldom do you see in men's pro doubles the player go for the obvious shot.
2-2. I'll recall. 2-2.
Ooh, just back. Had a wide open court to work with, too. Great scramble by Gabe Joseph, forcing Jack Sock to hit one more ball. Winner gets Jaume Martinez-Vic in the quarterfinals, by the way.
2-2. That out. Two.
Ooh,
Point.
nasty. Jack Sock and that backhand roll. Something he's clearly been working on. That forehand is very well known.
3-2. Point.
There it is. Forehand to backhand.
Four, 2. Point.
Zipper.
I mean, the velocity of that shot, you either have to read it perfectly or it's going right past you.
5-2. Point.
Maybe serve
Timeout
out of
receiver,
control
6-2.
for Gabe Joseph. 2024 came close, fell short to Federico Staxrud. That was in Utah, but seen a lot of improvement to his game this year. And he is dialed in on that pop-up gimme that he created for himself.
Yeah, it's hard to hide anymore. He loves the game.
7-2. Point.
Whipping pass from Jack Sock. That lethal forehand. You know it's coming, and yet there's still nothing you can do about it.
8-2. Point.
It's the forehand show for Jack Sock. Gabe Joseph looking to cover that forehand side a little bit better, but what can you do?
9-2. Point.
What should Gabe Joseph do,
Game point.
in your opinion, at game point against Jack Sock?
Yeah, it's tough to deny Jack Sock those opportunities to that sideline, but there's a couple different spots he can pick.
Just feeding the forehand. Jack Sock gets the third shot drop winner in the first, 11-2. And Jack Sock looking for Gabe Joseph, to say the least. Just stunning scoreline at 11-3, or 11-2, excuse me. A similar storyline to what we saw in Sacramento. Jack Sock came out hot. 11-3 was the game total in game 1. Then Gabe Joseph found his rhythm in games 2 and 3. What adjustments would you like to see Gabe make in this particular matchup after this point?
Well, he's going to need to keep his head during these hard times here. Jack Sock is applying the pressure physically and mentally here. But, yeah, Gabe Joseph has been targeting kind of the backhand corner of Jack Sock. But Jack Sock just so easily runs around it just like that to give himself fantastic forehand options.
Point.
And then it creates leverage on the next ball because he earns an easier chance to close it out. Some players are of the belief that strike it to the strength first to then open up the weakness. Perhaps he targets the forehand first to then maybe open up the backhand attempt, but Jack Sock is
so
unstoppable.
I mean, I feel like the weakness, Michelle, that Gabe Tardios, or Gabe Tardios, never heard of him, that Gabe Joseph is targeting is he's trying to get it to the backhand, but like we mentioned, the extreme mobility of and untouchableness of Jack Sock in this moment, he's able to just run around and take that forehand like no big deal. So turning it into his own strength, props to Jack Sock.
Well, Jack Sock is in the upper half of the draw where Federico Staksrud is no longer lingering. Nice ball, there it is for Gabe Joseph, but I am certain that Jack Sock is thinking, hey, maybe this tournament I have my chance to strike gold. Still a lot of stacked talent in the field, but certainly helps when the most consistent player in men's singles is no longer there to taunt you out of it.
Seems to have Gabe Joseph on a string here. Gabe Joseph obviously, you know, also played tennis in the day, but when these tennis players meet like this, you know, one tends to come out on top and be able to read things better.
Point.
And as they say in tennis, or any single sport, you know, it's a lonely game. Gabe Joseph's going to need to really find that positivity and dig deep just to keep a mode that's functional against the force that is Jack Sock in this moment.
Nice.
Ooh, that is so good.
Gabe Joseph not happy with his bounces at the moment. The good news there is every player has to play through that.
6-0.
It's going to stay in. Jack Sock making it a tough day at the office for Gabe Joseph.
Yeah, but not looking good.
Well, you're right, the field's wide open. We could potentially see a Donald Young. Is he still in it? I'm so sorry.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Point.
This man cannot miss. I would love to see or be excited to see a Donald Young Jack Sock final. That would be some intense stuff. Gabe
Ooh,
holds on for one.
almost scrambled it out, did Jack Sock. And to answer your question, no, Donald Young got knocked out by Jaume Martinez, so he is no longer alive.
Okay.
In the draw.
Figuratively. All the options, Jack Sock. Yeah, we could see a Connor Garnett, Jack Sock, if I were to kind of really think about it a little more and a little less at the same time. Garnett versus Jack Sock on Sunday.
Could happen.
0-8.
Thank you for the insights on the draw, Michelle.
Welcome.
When do I get to say it? It's always a pleasure being on the broadcast with you. When is Michelle McMahon Appreciation Day?
Oh, you're too kind.
Finally, a volley for Joseph.
Set out.
Stayed patient, and it paid off. Can he hit the scoreboard and avoid the pickle in game 2? And it's also a pleasure working with you, Rob Cassidy.
Oh. Just so deep to the corner. Just really immaculate singles here from Jack Sock today. I don't really normally say stuff like that. But
8-0.
thank you. Sneak in an error every once in a while, right?
Stuck on 8 for a little bit here in game 2. Jaime Martinez-Vick will be a challenge for Jack Sock, though, if he does persevere to the quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Set out.
A great read and a great stop from Jack Sock, who fought off the firepower of Gabe Joseph, who had leverage in that final strike.
Yeah, that forehand swipe, cat-like. Kind of paws at it.
8-0. Set out.
Smidge of a gridlock here at 8-2. Gabe Joseph needs to do everything he can to make these
0-8.
serve possessions count.
I'll recall. 0-8.
0, excuse me.
Set out.
Civ.
9-0.
Turn was out. Good eye.
Set out. 0-9. Set out.
That was a very impressive volley from Jack Sock. Actually going from high to low on that ball to get a nice little curvature.
9-0.
If he went from low to high to brush, would have been a little more risky. It's great control.
Set out.
Joseph feels like he can't catch a break, trading side outs back and forth. Still
0-9.
attempting to get on the board and avoid the pickle. Little cat and mouse adventure and a clean pass. That's the way to get it done, and that's the ability of Gabe Joseph. Just haven't seen it all the way through in this match.
Right.
1-9. Set out.
Fed it high to the forehand. Never a great play against Jack Sock, who recovers the serve.
9-1.
Oh!
Point. Match point.
Match point for Jack Sock.
10-1.
Okay, Joseph lost his footing. Didn't matter. That ball was deep. 1 match point saved. 9 points to go for Gabe Joseph.
110. Set out. Match point.
Match point number 2 for Jack Sock.
10-1. Set out.
To the center of the net he goes with the backhand. The one-handed backhand ground stroke.
110.
There it
Match
is.
point.
Match points number 3.
Turn 1.
Sign out for the finish. Jack Sock takes it. A dramatic scoreline, too. 11-2, 11-1. And off Jack Sock goes to the quarterfinal rounds against Jaume Martinez.